Aquarius tribe, what's the games on? Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, The Soul Truth, where I keeps it a 100 with you. Alright, Aquarians, I'm here with your weekly vibe. We're gonna see what the goings on is this week. What you doing with them swords for the week of the 20th. Have or had a full moon in a Pisces, so we're gonna see what you're doing with that water energy, see how it mixes with the swords for the week. You didn't have any crazy flip outs on that pre-shuffle, so we're gonna get right into the now reading. Oh wow, stop it. All right, Aquarians, I'm gonna pull an overall energy for your week. See what that overall vibe is. Then I'm gonna pull some zodiac moon cards. See what zodiacs you're dealing with or what energies you're pulling from the zodiacs. I'm going to do a tarot spread and clarify it. And then I'm gonna close off with some tea leaves. So let's see what else the angels, guides, spirits, ancestors have for the Aquarian tribe. What else is going on in their week? Oh, okay. 3 cards. Some type of balancing popping off this week. Or trying to. That first one. Oh, and this is a general reading, Aquarius. So please don't try and tape it, paste it, stick it, or glue it. If it is not resonating, not vibing with you, just leave it right on here. Or check the other pieces of you. The Venus, your rising, your moon. You could be pulling those energies this week. Alright, that first one, Aquarius. Number 10. Trying to start something new. Be that magician. Add some new ingredients. Be a fool. But first you got deep dive. Diving into a task. Trying to be a winner in something. Get some sprinkles. Deep dive in somewhere, me Aquarians. We shall see where. Your next one, skywriting the fates, number 49, which comes back to a 4. Skywriting. You definitely trying to do something, start something, me Aquarians. With diving into a task and skywriting, the fates are about to have their hands in something. With this 49, you are trying to get the rest you need to take this deep dive or to keep diving into this task. You're trying to close out some cycles, something that can't come back. Making sure that you are at 100, that you have crossed all your T's, dotted all your I's before deep diving into this task, before starting something new. But the fates got their hands. They helping out with some team this week, me Aquarians. And your last one out this bunch, a 59. Which comes back to a 5. Is some type of change that's needed for this 9, for this closing out of this cycle. In order for you to fully deep dive. This card says Wailing Tree. Reconciliations. A wailing tree. Either there is some type of reconciliation you need to have, some type of reconciliation you don't want to have, some type of change that needs to take place. There's something that you need to do with this reconciliation. It's something, some aspects that you need to change, think about differently, move differently in order to close out this cycle, in order to keep moving on whatever task you're on, whatever you're trying to deep dive into. You have to make sure there's no anchors. There's nothing that's going to affect this deep dive, me Aquarians. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's see what the zodiac moons you are pulling this week. What is a part of or is going to help with this deep dive. This skywriting and this wailing tree. All right, what do we have for the Aquarians? Okay, we have Cancer coming in to the side. Acceptance on something. Making a choice to gain some power back for accepting something that is. It says an emotional phase or domestic development. Definitely making a choice to pull some power back or gain some power, me Aquarians, this week by accepting something. Accepting that you have moved through an emotional phase. Apply some lessons learned in an emotional phase. Or did this to a domestic development. There has been a leveling up, understanding. Understanding. A growing up. Something just is. And I feel like Aquarians, in this, it is something that you need to just accept and make a choice on it. Like, make the choice to however you can get your power from this situation. But something just is. It is something that you just need to accept. Either by way of understanding it, overstanding it, or by way of being the mature person in a situation. And your last one in this bunch is Capricorn in reverse, number 22. Yeah, there's definitely some choices that need to be made. There's definitely some things that you need to see or deal with. Or come to an acceptance of. So that way you can let it go and move forward. There's some type of accomplishment that has not yet taken place. And I feel like this probably has to do with this deep dive. You diving into a task. You want this accomplishment to happen. This has been something that has been slow moving. Either it's been an idea forever and you're just starting it off, or it's been started off and it's just starting to get to where you wanted it to be. But again, there's still more deep diving that has to go. This card says scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. There's still more you have to do. There's still further you have to go. But at this point, it's some things that you need to do in order to continue on this journey. Me Aquarians, in order to get where you want to be by ends week, it's some things that you need to do. Some things you need to accept. Some things you need to see. something you need to change. The Wailing Tree. I'm going to pull a card on that one. Because that is like, it's a reckon, but it's in reverse. It's something, I feel like it's something that y'all either need to completely let go of, burn up. Or it's something you need to change the way about it in order to close out. Yeah, I'm definitely going to pull a card on that. Alright, let's keep going, Aquarians. Let's see what else we have for the A section of the air for this week. What else is vibing with the Aquarians? What's up with the deep dive? The sky writing. The Wailing Tree. And hold on, Aquarian, I'll be right back. Dog crying to go out. Alright, my bad, Aquarians. Alright. Let's get back into that eating. Alright, what else do we have for the A section of the air this week? Alright now. You know what? Let me get one on this 59, please, in reverse. What is going on with this Wailing Tree? Reconciliation. Lighting something clear up. Moving on. Taking back power. Like, that's what I felt. Like, it's your change of view on a reconciliation. Like, I see the tree, but it's fire. Like, you need to burn something up. There is a Wailing Tree somewhere that you need to move on from. And that could be why you deep diving. That could be part of it. But I really feel like this is a deep dive to a new start. But it's anchors. It's things that you need to cut away. Me Aquarians. And y'all know how to do that. Y'all got swords. Y'all reside in the A section of the air. Alright. Your first one, taking the lead. Number 3. Something is not balanced out this week. Some of you could be deep diving and diving into a task just to pull away from whatever else is popping off. This week in particular. Like, you know what? I don't want to think about nothing else. I'm doing what I do. I'm manifesting. I'm jumping out the window. I'm jumping off the cliff. I'm deep diving into this particular thing. Whatever you are doing. But I feel like you are mostly, besides doing that for a win, for a start, part of you is doing it to get away from something else. Dealing with something else. Thinking about something else. But it's not all the way live working, me Aquarians. Not this week. It's stopping you from taking the lead somewhere. And that could be taking a lead in whatever this task is. Your next one. I'm going to keep this together. It came out. A 4 and a 5. Progressing. It's just breathe and win or lose. It is something that has you not able to sleep right. It's something that messes up your plans. It's something that it's like it's a change that needs to happen, or you're trying to make happen with your sword. me Aquarians, and it's like you don't see a win-win. You have not applied this sword. You haven't picked up the sword. You haven't walked away. You haven't moved on because you're still looking for a win-win. And all you see is a win-loss. And you like, I don't want the L. Like, I don't want the L. You do not want the loss. And I feel like even the win is not a all the way win. Because there is still a loss at stake. So ultimately, I feel like if this card just breathes, you feel like you can't breathe because it's really ultimately a loss in your eyes. Which is why you haven't picked up the sword to cut away whatever it is, whatever is prohibiting you from diving even deeper this week, me Aquarians. And your last one out this bunch, seek the truth. Number 7. Trying to have a win, trying to have a level up, again, trying to get your sprinkles, get a win with whatever task you're on this week. But the problem is you have to dig a little deeper. You have to dig deeper other places. This is not where you needed to take this deep dive. It is something, me Aquarians, that you need to either take this win or loss, or either way, take the win, or you have to get to a place and space where you are comfortable with taking the lead and moving on. With being able to dive into a task without any hindrance, any anchors. Being able to make choices and get accomplishments and have acceptance in the A section of the air. But you're going to have to seek some truth, and that's within. All right, let's get the clarifying. All right. What do we have for the A section of the air? Getting on with this take the lead. And that balance. And reverse. What is up with this win-loss? The Aquarians want a win-win. They like, what if we don't like that L part? Can we see 2 W's, please? And it's seeking the truth. Looking for a leveling up or a win, but you're going to need to seek within in order to level up, in order to get a win. Even if you trying to deep dive in this task is not going to get that win that you want. Unless you have that win within. Unless you seek that truth within. Unless you move on and release anything that is not helping you, but only hindering you. You got to see some skywriting this week, me Aquarians. You in that air. Check them walls. What does that writing say? Alright, what do we have? What do we have? Look at y'all. Right there, right there. Alright. Page of Wands. Taking the lead. You trying. You having little baby sparks. But something gonna turn that wheel. Something y'all are moving in something. Moving toward a start. Something you want. Something you're not deep diving only because you're getting away. That is only part of the reason. This deep dive, you really are starting something. You're trying, you want to ultimately take the lead. whatever this task is, whatever you're doing, you want to balance it into the A section of the air. The problem is other things that's pushing against it, fighting against it. And you gotta chop that shit up, me Aquarians. You get little baby sparks and then something come in and blow it out. Your air come right through like, and you like, what the fuck? What? Hold on, I wanted to keep that one. Like I did. What's going on? All right, what is this? What is this win-loss? Just breathe. What is the Aquarians finding that little hard to breathe on? Not seeing a win-win. They're like, I don't know if I should use the sword right here. Like, it might be a little sensitive. Seven of Swords. Just breathe. It is some swords to the back. It is some sore spots, some wounds that have not healed, have not done what they needed to do. And that's because you haven't acted. It's because you haven't made a clean cut of it, Aquarians. You keep nicking it. Like it's not you. Three of Pentacles. Y'all trying to find a balance that will not be me, Aquarians. Y'all are trying to find something that won't. You I don't care what wand, what magician you think you are, what ingredient, what you're trying to do is not gonna, it's not possible. You are trying to balance in a wound. Like you are trying to balance in some backyard boogie. You are trying to balance in something that you really can't breathe through. That is not supported in the A section of the air. But you somehow you're looking for a win. Somehow up until now, you've been able to rock out with this. You've been able to balance this in. But now it don't. Now it's like, okay, what is this wound? Like, I don't know how I should have got this taken care of. What is this? Now it's you are recognizing that, you know what, if I can't get the win, I might just have to call it an L on this. And not a loss. Like you gonna have to call this a lesson learned. And you got the strength to do it this week. With the moon card. Oh yeah, y'all pulling that full moon in Pisces. You know, pulled the Pisces card, the moon. It is something that's showing you this reality this week, me Aquarians. It's something that's showing you that you've been patching up a wound, a scar, something that you thought was going to go a different way, or something that you just didn't want to see the reality of it. You didn't want to accept it. You was looking for a different route, a different way, and you never quite cut this out. You never pulled out the sword. You never pulled out the Gensu. And when you did, it was just to nick it. It wasn't to cut it away. It wasn't a clean cut. But this week, it's some writings on the wall for you. It's something you need to read, Aquarians. And you have the strength to deal with it. Like you have the lung capacity to breathe through this. But you have to want to. What is this seek the truth about? You gotta want to seek the truth. You have to want to use that sword. What's going on with this number 7 in reverse, seeking the truth? King of Wands. Seeking in the world. Dumb. And I just rocked my moon. How about it? Yeah, that energy really rocked. It has rocked y'all. Is rocking y'all this week. Four of Wands. You are seeking the truth to get your balance. The plans that happen after the balance. Seeking the truth to find that happy life. The World card. To end a cycle. To close something out. To move on from something that is not. Seeking the truth. Seeing your real reality. Busting up anything that is an illusion. And putting the action to it. You definitely have the strength to deal with this week. You have the strength to seek the truth and put action. You have the strength to deep dive into a task, to get your 10, to get your sprinkles, Aquarius. You just have to make the choice to move on from the things that just don't provide the sprinkles. That are not going to manifest the sprinkles for you. No matter how much you try and use that one. No matter how much you try and be the fool. It is not going to produce sprinkles for the A section of the air. All right. Let's get to your tea leaves. Me Aquarians. Let's see your last, but definitely not least. What else do we have for the Aquarians? Anything else to help them know this reading was for them, or to help them with the vibes of the week? Let's see what we have, Aquarius. Your first one, Vine. Seek out information that will help you. Seek out information that will help translate the writings on the wall for you. Help you to clearly see the fates working with you, for you. Torch. Spiritual development. Enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. What did I say? Something is going to come in and show you. Something is going to show you how to deep dive. Going to show you the writings. Going to show you what is and what is not. It's going to bust those illusions up. And show you your real reality. And then it's up to you to make a choice. To scale a mountain. And get that accomplishment or not. To move on and let something go that is not going to produce the sprinkles for you. Or not. Broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. There will be a broken wishbone. Bird flying. News is on the way. Beetle, good fortune. Coins, money will be coming to you. Seahorse, family matters. Family matters. You did have domestic development. Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. Deep diving is tense. Moving on from something that's been there is tense. Feeling like you in a situation where it's just a loss. Like, I thought I was supposed to have a win-loss or a win-win, or just not this. Boats, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Can't dive as deep as you want. Can't finish the task as well as you want. Can't get that win that you want. It's because you're tied down. You need to cut some things away. And you got the swords to do it, me Aquarians. Table, hard work ahead. Hard work ahead. Scale on the mountain is hard. Capricorns put in hard work. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Key, successful outcome to your problems. Oh snap, somebody got the keys. Pen, new job, career. 10 is a new start. New things that you're trying to deep dive into. The problem is you have old things that you need to deal with, that you need to cut away. And how about it? It's a pen too. Go on, pop that bubble. Go on, bust that old bubble so you can get your new sprinkles. Ear, good news. You got 2 news cards. And your last one, me Aquarians. Peacock, beware of great pride. Beware of that ego, whether yours or somebody else's. Let them be bright, let them be loud, let them be whatever it is they're going to be. You got deep diving to do this week. So beware of pride, again, of either yours or someone else's. Move on from that energy. All right, me Aquarians, that has been your weekly reading. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. If you enjoyed this energy exchange, please like and subscribe. And I will check y'all next week. Enjoy your day or the nights. All right, y'all.